Hello friends, welcome back to my video. This is my Gistus Miftah and my lovely friend, my lovely Amor, right? This is Cindy Antoinette back again with us, going to help us to dig more about the tarot cards.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and what we're going to do today, we're actually going to help you people, especially this video is dedicated for the newbies in tarot. Or maybe, the tarot readers, or maybe you already expert, but you want to know more about how we interpret the tarot cards into the meanings.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and as you can see, as you can, have knowledge from all the internet and the books that the tarot cards are actually very, very rich in meanings, right? And because of that, we want to help you know more about how we interpret the symbols and the pictures from the cards into the meanings. But you can actually just use your interpretation, your personal view of the pictures, and make it as a very useful meanings.
Well, I myself as an artist, I love everything about concept, symbolisms, like details, signs, and illustrations, because it's just so poetic. And I think that's how I view tarot cards as an art form as well.
Yes, and guys, Cindy is actually an artist, an illustrator, and she does also commission for the clients for the paintings and other illustrations, and her drawings and her paintings like the bomb. Seriously, I am dying to be one day to be painted by her.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe like some sexy paintings,
Erotica.
Maybe that's what I want from her. And Cindy is an artist. And as you know, guys, I am a tarot reader, but I am also a costume designer. I am also an artist in conceptual choreography also, and visual arts mostly are my thing. So yeah, we want to share from the background of design and the background. And this dress is by Magistus House, by moi. Yes. Yeah, I love that. I love Cindy as my client, and of course my friends and my colleagues. Like, my God, she's like the very client that you want to have in your life.
Thank you.
And today we're not going to tell you all of the tarot cards, because the tarot cards have like 78 cards.
A lot of
and if it's inverted, it's going to have like a different kind of meaning. But today we're going to share you guys about three favorite cards that we have here.
We have it over here.
Yes, and we're going to explain to you about how to interpret the symbols. So maybe you guys can try with your own tarot cards at home after watching our videos. So, I guess let me start with me. Ladies first. I am the lady.
Okay, he's a lady of the house.
Ladies first, so I start first.
Let's go.
Let's just go. Okay, guys, my first tarot cards, my first favorite cards that I love so much is the Death. And my deck is from Deviant Moon by Patrick Valenza. The Death, as you can see here, there are two skulls here. The drawing is pretty scary, because if you can see, this is the mother, a pregnant mother. I'm not sure what is the species of this creature. I was about to say thing, but she is like stepping on the children here. I believe this is
there's a child.
The child of this lady, and the head is from the skeleton, and I'm pretty sure this one is horse. Or I once saw this kind of creature from the movie Hellboy, if I'm not mistaken. The name is Samael. It's in the book of Ars Goetia. There is a creature named Samael, if I'm not mistaken. So guys, please do research on this. My interpretation about this picture is the death of the older child, and because it's pregnant, I believe it's going to give birth of something new. So the meaning of death card is the end of something old and the beginning of something new. So this is pretty much interpreted as a reincarnation also.
Oh, look at that. I just realized that there's a factory.
Oh yeah, there's a factory here. Guys, just like what Cindy does, you know, you can pay attention to the details. Maybe the factory kind of represent, you know, like the production of new things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, something new, something that is going to open up for a new door. So my biggest interpretation that kind of switched me to the meanings of death cards is the pregnant lady and the skulls and also stepping on the child. So that's death from me. That's how I interpret the cards. So let's go to what Cindy has here.
So after the death,
After the death,
let's take a look at something very contrasting. So I am using this card from the Ethereal Vision deck, which is a very pretty one. It's like just all aesthetic.
This is actually my favorite tarot decks from Cindy's.
But it's very contrasting.
It's very contrast, and that's what we love about this.
Yeah, so my first card is actually the Lover.
Amourinette.
Just my energy.
Yes.
So we have the Lovers over here. So when people see the Lovers, people immediately think like, oh, is it about love? Well, I mean, obviously, yes, it's about love. But love, it's like, duh. It's very obvious. But if we take a look like deeper into the symbolism of this, so this couple, I really like how they are surrounded by beautiful white roses, okay? And white roses...
I can smell the fragrance from
here.
It's
like
I can imagine the
and
fragrance.
Heavenly, right?
Yes.
And I see white roses actually a representation of divinity, purity, and oneness as well.
Ooh, okay.
And
Divinity, oneness, my God, that's so deep.
Yeah, divinity, oneness, and purity. And so with the white roses here, it's like that Greek word. It's agape. Agape, right? Yeah. So I like the idea of the Lovers being as this love that we as humans feel, but we also feel it with nature, the oneness with nature, with everything.
Thank you. I'm so glad that I invited you to my video here. Yeah.
That's so I really like this idea, and I really like it how they're just so romantic and they're like embracing each other.
But it doesn't really look like very passionate, like lusty to me because of the colors.
The colors and the pose, like the body language that the couple has.
And also the clothes, guys. Remember, I'm a fashion designer, I'm a costume designer, so I can tell that this represents, you know, a lot of innocence. The color is lavender or lilac.
It's so pure. It's like so genuine. There you go. It's like
genuine
love. And I really like how the lady, she's actually the one who's holding the white rose. So it's almost like the divine masculine is understanding and appreciating that divine feminine energy is very much connected to like the universe or like spirituality in general.
Yes, the feminine
like
energy.
Magic,
the feminine energy. And what I do love about this illustration, this is actually a style that known as the Art Nouveau.
Yes.
Yeah, the style is kind of back then from the 1910, if I'm not mistaken.
From
and this is
France, right?
Yeah, from France. Yeah, true. And you know, this style is pretty much related a lot with the nature, the organic lines, the organic things.
Elegant lines.
Yes, beautiful, elegant, and also very, I can say, very feminine and Mother Nature kind of thing. And I love about this one. And I'm very glad that you mentioned the Lovers represent a lot with the divinity, oneness with nature. Like, thank you so much, because I always feel like the Lovers kind of more to like romance, like a very lustful romance, but it's not actually about that. Thank you so much. I'm very happy. And the next one is going to be from me. Let me pick which one. Oh, let me pick this one. This one is mi favorito.
What is that?
The Judgment. Ooh,
wow,
the
it has
Judgment.
a lot of symbolism. That's
Yes,
crazy.
this is, I believe this is one of the heaviest card in the tarot because Judgment mostly represented about the spiritual awakening. It's like the alarm, like, okay, I have to wake up. Like, I'm waking up from my sleeplessness. No, not sleeplessness. It's like from sleeping.
Sleeping, basically.
I'm sleeping, basically. But it's like, figuratively, it's more to like the spiritual interpretation. And you can see, when I say about that, the picture kind of represent everything about it. You can see here, maybe like, these are mummies or zombies.
Let me take a
You
look.
can see, like mummies or zombies, like from the, I believe it's a tomb. Yeah, and an angel, I believe it's an angel because it has wings. And yeah, divine creature from the cielo, from the sky. And he's blowing the what do you call it? Horn. Trumpet or horn. Yes. So it's like, wake up everyone, wake up from your death, wake up from your sleep. And this is very represent about the awakened kind of mood,
Wakening
right?
up from your unconscious
Unconscious,
state. Yeah.
yes. It's like the third eye chakra.
Exactly.
They represent a lot with the third eye chakra, and I love this card a lot because every single time I feel like I am in a very depressive mood, I feel like I am so attached with this universe. No, not this universe, this earthy things, you know, the materialistic part of me. I always see this card, try to find this card from the deck and meditate on this one. So I have to remember that, you know, I have to wake up from this falsehood, I guess. Yeah, because deep inside us, we are souls, not only bodies. So I think this is very meaningful for me, the Judgment. So yeah, that's from me. And what do you have?
So, the next card that we have is the star.
Ah, La
The
Estrella,
star.
La
I love
Estrella.
it.
Sí,
Yes.
sí, a mí me encanta también.
So what I really like about the star is that it's often illustrated as a half naked or a fully naked lady.
True. Yeah, I'm going to put a picture about the original Rider-Waite tarot.
Oh yes.
And that's the original picture. Naked women. Yes.
So I really like the idea of it, and the star in the original Rider-Waite, it's still also similar, which is again a fully or a half naked lady that is very much in connection with the water element, and there is the star on top of it. So I really like that this is symbolizing water element as very magical, very spiritual. Okay, a lot of times, especially in witchcraft, people do use water as an element of magic and scrying. Connecting with the divine. And the star in spirituality in general, the star actually symbolizing like that, like really high level of divinity.
Yes, true.
Downloading information.
Yes, just like I told you on my previous videos about the 3 elements of human, I represent that the ruh is come from the star. It's the interpretation. So I use the star as the interpretation of I can say the God or the universe herself. Yes, it's very feminine.
Very feminine. And what I really love is that the fact that the person, or most often the lady here, which is, you know, naked or half naked, because that represents that vulnerability but power.
Ooh, because sometimes, guys, as human, our vulnerability is sometimes our power.
Yes,
yes,
exactly.
And you know what I love about this fact about the feminine energy? The word La Estrella in Espanol, it's feminine. The character is feminine. So I think like
feminine energy.
The feminine energy. It's like the star is represented a lot with the feminine energy. And yes, I love this one. It's kind of give me like the soothe kind of feeling when I see this card.
Hope and positivity.
Hope. Yes, that's the real meaning. Hope, positivity, and you know I can say also like the great potential.
And inspiration.
And inspiration, clarity,
Everything. everything, like everything that brings you that joy, that ideas, okay, the dreams coming true. Love it.
Yes, yes, yes. And also sometimes represent with kind of intuition because it has the feminine energy.
Yes.
So,
Oh,
thank you
yeah.
so much. It is wonderful.
I love
Yes,
it. So,
the star.
yeah, this is what I feel about the star, and also the idea of the water flowing, as in you will always flow in life and power, you know, life force energy, and also ideas and
Yes.
information from your spirit guide.
True. And also speaking of water, I kind of recommend you guys, if you see this card, please drink water.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's very wonderful for your health,
For your body.
mentally, or your bodily. So yeah, the star related to water and feminine energy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you the last card from me.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a look.
This is my card that is related mostly to me. Oh wait, am I speaking the right grammar there?
Yes,
Well,
you do.
people kind of
No
relate this card with me because of my name. So I guess you guys already know which card it is. The Magicians.
the
El
Magician.
Mago. See. Because my name is Magistus Miftah, that's actually a prayer because magician is not necessarily talking about a person who can do magic like abracadabra and vavavoom. Oh well, vavavoom, that's actually my spell. I mean like the, yeah, you know, hocus pocus and kind of thing. Well, magician is actually talking about a person who can use their power to the maximum. And this is talking about the great potential. This is talking about the new skills. This generally talking about how to invoke the magic within you to be useful to other people. So that is why I give my name Magistus as a prayer to the universe that I can make change to other people. So magician is the card that represent about that. Even though the funny thing here, Cindy, you can see like the picture is this most likely represent like the fool instead of
Yeah,
the
it's
magician.
almost like a joker,
Almost like a
fool,
jester,
yeah.
right? But the thing is, if you can see the hands, all the limbs, the tentacles, just like I told you on my first video. Well, the one hand is holding a sword, the other is like putting their hands on the, I believe it's a wine cup, and the other is holding the pentacle, the other is holding wands. So it represented wands, sword, cups, and also pentacles. So magician is the person who can use all of these elements from the minor arcana to be very useful for other people. So this is very deep. This is very deep for me. This is like the whole representation of my prayer and also my, I guess, my purpose here to become a person like this. Even though people might perceive me as a joker, as a joke, but you know, honey, I don't care about that because I am useful and maybe I might be better from you. Well, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Well, we're all the same, but you know, just use your power, your confidence really, really well and be useful for other people. So, magician from me. How about you? The last card that you have.
So, my very last card is quite the shady one.
Oh,
But-
muy interesante.
The shady one, but brings truth and clarity.
Okay, what is that?
Let's take
That
a
sounds like gossip. No.
Spicy! What's the tea,
What's
honey?
the
What's the
tea,
tea?
honey? Mhm.
So, why, of course, it's the moon.
Oh, yes. I believe that this is shady one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so what
please
I
explain.
really like is that it really depends when you do receive this card, if it's in the upright position or in the reverse position. It definitely has different meaning.
True.
For me personally, if it's in the upright position, the moon represents the ultimate download of information, clarity, truth, hidden secrets, hidden knowledge, and intuition, like literally intuition or psychic gift. It's definitely a good sign if it's in the
Yes.
upright position.
True.
But for me, if it's in the reverse position, then that's when I would see, maybe maybe somebody or a situation is being shady.
True.
Or maybe there are some mystery that you just don't really know just yet, okay? But overall, what I love about the moon is that, especially in the original Rider-Waite illustration, yes, it actually wait. Our tapestry is the moon, by the way.
Yes, it is a coincidence. I don't think so. I don't think so. This is the moon.
Yeah.
This is the moon.
Yeah, this tapestry is the moon. But
La Luna.
La Luna. So in the original Rider-Waite illustration, as we already mentioned as well, this tapestry is actually the moon. The moon illustration. But this illustration is still also quite similar. So it's a lady, okay, I mean feminine energy that is connecting with the moon, which actually represents healing energy as well.
True.
Yeah, now in the Rider-Waite illustration, there is actually a dog and what's the other animal? There is the moon, and there's two pillars, and there is a dog, and there's like another element.
Oh, I think it's a crab. Or a lobster kind of thing.
It's a crab or a lobster, and there is like a river, like a small stream of water.
Water.
Always
Obviously.
water and blue. So what I really like is that the moon can also symbolizing also with the animals, as in your spirit guides, okay, or you receiving guidance from the universe as to what type of truth or what type of path do you really need to actually go to. And the moon can also represent that throughout the pathway of darkness, don't worry, you will be able to still find that guidance, that light, the sign.
Light beyond the tunnel.
Yes, the sign in your life, in a situation, in a relationship, it can be anything. And also the trees over here. Looks like trees, right? This can also represent the two pillars that's also existing in the original illustration, which represents like a gateway opening, like an opening of the door to truth, like that truth.
Well, that's the pillars kind of representing with the symbol from the Freemason. Well, I'm not actually know what is the original meaning of it, but yeah, if you can research on that, the two pillars kind of represent with that. And what I love about the moon, it's like very intuitive and occult.
Yes, it's very occult-ish in some ways.
Yes. And I love about the moon. Well, even though for me, mostly if the moon appears on my readings, I kind of represent that with the psychological things, whether it's psychological problems or psychological influence, or you need to take care of your psyche.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, so that's what I see with the moon.
Yeah, so that's the moon, and that's all of our cards here.
That's all of them.
All of them, and I hope you guys can learn from our video here. And please, if you need to know more about the original meaning of the tarot cards, go to some websites, go to your own research, find books, find someone that is a tarot reader who understands more about it, and please trust your intuition.
Yes.
Because sometimes when we are reading the cards, the original meaning of the cards is no longer useful, but the intuition is kind of like breaking into our mind to say about the meanings. But you know, I think that's more original, that's more genuine, I guess, the intuition when you are reading the tarot cards. So
definitely.
Yeah, I think that's all for me.
That's all.
You want to add something more?
Well, that's all. I also agree with what he just said, is that when you do want to read tarot readings, it's definitely about using your intuition and having, confidence in yourself as well.
True confidence.
Yes.
And back again, intention, guys. Intention. If you have the intention of helping other people, you're safe. The universe with you.
Yes.
So
that's all.
Yes, you can go to other research, and hopefully that our video can be one of them. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and please do share and comment on our page here. What is your favorite card and how you interpret the cards? So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.